When Dominik Shine's playing days are done, I have little doubt he'll be the fourth Griffin to have his number retired at Van Andel Arena. But for the last 2 weeks, the longest tenured player on the team got to wear the same jersey he wore as a kid, the Red Wings winged wheel. Shine's story is the definition of perseverance and the true meaning of never giving up on your dreams.
Being a kid from Detroit, it's something you dream about. Be here is just something I'll cherish forever.
9 years ago, a 23-year-old bushy-tailed Dominik Shine showed up in Grand Rapids with no clue what to expect.
Back then, I always dreamed of, playing for the Red Wings, so I would say just fresh out of college, ready to work, and here I am.
462 games later, here he is. Third in Griffin's history in games played, 10th all-time in goals scored.
When I first got here, I loved it, so I knew I really liked it here. But 9 years is a long time to be with one team, so I never would have guessed 9 years.
But despite his success in the AHL, this thing is a grind. Hours in the gym, on the bus, on the ice, trying to become next in line to get the call to Detroit.
A lot of pro sports is timing. You gotta be good. You gotta be ready when your time comes. For me, it's like, at what point maybe you think your time's not going to come.
And those thoughts boiled to the surface this past summer when Shine considered walking away from the game.
It's hard. Not only just the bus rides and the travel, but also I knew I wanted to have a family and have a good life in that sense. So I wanted to, plan for the future a little bit, but I stuck with it and, luckily got a little break.
It was anything but a little break. On January 27th, leading the Griffins in points, Shine got the call.
I got the call probably around 10:30. I was driving my son to get some ice skates. Actually, it was just kind of ironic.
His time had come. He was headed to the show. Shine would be playing that night in Detroit against the Kings.
There is Dominik Shine.
Didn't really have time to think about it, which I think was a good thing. It felt good. It felt like a normal game. Just took a lap, took a couple thoughts for the first little bit, and then just settled in.
But for the guy who made being a family man just as important as his journey to the pros, there was one moment in his NHL debut with his 2-year-old son that stood out among the rest.
In warm-ups, he knew it was me, he smiled, and we actually got a pretty good picture of it, so by far that's the most special moment for me.
Before being sent back down to Grand Rapids, Shine played in 4 games with the Wings, all wins. He got his first NHL point in Calgary against the Flames. And get this, Griffins announcer Bob Kaiser got to call the goal that Shine got an assist on. He was also up with the big club that night, filling in for Ken Daniels.